Most of our families are in a band around here, so it's 2 buses, one from the host family to the city centre and one from the city centre to the school.
So what we do is we offer free bicycles for our students that are here for more than 4 weeks, because it's much quicker for them to come to school by bike. So for example, it could take 45 minutes by bus, but on a bicycle it will be 20-25 minutes.
There's lots of cycle lanes as well,
yeah,
isn't it?
it's
So it's
very
quite
safe. So since we introduced this in January, the uptake was huge. So
solid bicycle.
yeah, so and I explained to them, from my house, if I take the bus, I take 2 buses, it takes me 45 minutes to an hour. On my bicycle, I get here in 15 minutes. So the difference is huge. And when they hear that, they're like, oh, okay, I'll ride a bike. And then it's 1980 something.
something like that, yes.
Yeah, so since the 80s. So I think the advantage is we can have a big garden. If we were, of course we'd love to be in the city centre, but we're not. But if we were in the city centre, we wouldn't have a garden. It's quite peaceful here. It's very quick to the city centre. On the bicycle, it's less than 10 minutes by bike. Walking, you can walk to the city centre in 20 minutes. So it's not that badly located, and the students don't complain about the location. They actually quite like it.
Tennis and
yeah, it's a relaxed atmosphere. It's good for study. You know, they don't have the temptation to go, you know, to the coffee shop. 2 minutes.
We save some money.
Yeah. So I think it's different. We have other advantages to being here. Judges who come every year, and they're in their 40s, but the average age is about 22. So they're a little bit older. Only in the summer we get a lot of 16-year-olds, but even then it's not a lot.
No, it's not.
It's not a lot. Yeah. In closed groups we can take the youngest age 14, but it has to be the minority. So the majority of the students have to be 16 or older. But yeah, we get a few groups. In September we get a group from Austria, an Italian group, and a small Swiss group. So we do get groups. And in the summer we have from Italy, we have 2 big groups, and from Spain. Yeah. Which is smaller, the city centre is more compact, so all the colleges are in the centre. So it's very easy to get around. In Oxford it's bigger because there is more industry. So it's different, a different feel to it. It feels bigger, and the college is more spread out. So the city centre is sort of bigger and more spread out. So that's the difference. So this is good for someone that is maybe worried about going abroad and wants to stay somewhere which is easy. That's the difference between Cambridge and Oxford. A lot more focus on the sciences. So the university is famous for its physics and maths, and we also have a science park here in Cambridge. They call it like the mini Silicon Valley of the UK, whereas Oxford is more for the arts and humanities, but they also have more industry as well in Oxford. So it's slightly different. There's more going on in Oxford. So if you have a student that wants to do a lot, go to see lots of rock bands, and there's more things going on in Oxford, but there's also lots going on in Cambridge. It's just different. It's a bit smaller. Top nationality, we have 12% at the moment of Saudi Arabians, about 9% Korean, 6% Colombian. Where else? Turkey is another big nationality, French. So it's a big mix. So we don't have a lot of Asians or a lot of Europeans. It's a big mix from South America, Europe, Asia, Middle East. It's quite interesting for the students.